Do you ever have those days where it's just all you can do to just keep moving forward, to just keep going, to just keep putting one foot in front of the other, and you don't even know where it's leading you to, and you just keep showing up, but there's that rushy rush feeling inside and that angst and that, yeah, I feel that today too. So let's help each other get through it. And I'm going to show you today how to do that. Hi, it's Allie B, your health and fitness expert and mindset coach, helping you look good and feel great so that you can live your life actively, bravely, and create the life that you want to experience. And some days that just seems insurmountable, right? Like, how is that ever going to happen when we have to take care of our children and ourselves and lead the way and show up, and there's so much going on, right? And so it can become very overwhelming and scary and confusing and how hopeless. I understand all of that. And so what I've found helpful is I'm going to show you how to overcome that. And it's a skill that we practice. It's another tool in that toolbox, and it is possible. Okay. And I use these tools because I go through this too at times, right? And so that's what the tools are for, is to go, oh yeah, I have a tool for this. Okay. And so it's like I have to remember to use them. When we use them, we're gonna serve ourselves and empower ourselves and fill ourselves with momentum and energy to keep going and feeling good so that we can get to where we want to go. Okay, so I will tell you what I do, and it's just like I stop and ask myself, Allie, if you feel like you're suffering right now and you're going into that dark place and that low energy place, I feel that, and so I have the awareness of it to go, I'm struggling, I'm suffering. And I tell myself, well, guess what? You must be choosing to do that, because it is a choice. And I have to look at myself and go, yeah, you're choosing this. So how can you come out of it? Just by that awareness of realizing that it's happening, and then saying, okay, what am I focusing on? Focus is feelings, right? So whatever I'm focusing on, I'm going to feel. So if I'm focusing on all the overwhelm and all this stuff that I have to do and the unknowns and how do I do this and what am I doing and all of that rushy rush stuff that I mentioned, I'm gonna feel overwhelmed, and then I'm focusing on, I don't know how to do this, this doesn't feel good, all the negative stuff, right? And so I will choose to turn it around and focus on something that does empower me and something that does fill me with energy. And to me, that's simply something that I just call the grace place. And I'll just put my hands on my heart, or, something like this. And remember everything that I do have and everything that's working well, because there's always something that is going well and something that feels good. And if you can't think of anything, and I'll even do this with myself and say, if I'm getting really stubborn about it, it's like, okay, if I was to be grateful for something right now, what could that be? Typically, we can think of something to be grateful for. Once I usually just get to like, okay, I have 2 healthy kids, I'm done. And then it kind of snaps me out of it, right? That's often all it takes for me, is just go, okay, my kids are safe, my kids are healthy, peace out, I'm good, everything else will figure itself out. I have kind of trained myself to just go to that level, because that's the most important thing to me, is my why. So when you know what's most important to you and what matters the most, and you can go, okay, I got that going on, I'm good. Snaps me right back out of it. And I'm like, because that would be, I don't want that to not be happening. Okay. But we can just think of so many things just to be grateful for. Feeling good. I have my 2 arms and my 2 legs and my freedom and my choice. And once you just start and you just get on this roll and you just start thinking of it, see, I already feel better. It's like I'm already thinking of like everything that I do have in my life and everything that's going well. And it's just those simple little things. And there's like that quote that says, if we all wrote our biggest problems, or the things that are stressing us out and our problems, if we all wrote them down on a piece of paper and threw them in the pile with the rest of the world, I guarantee you we want ours back. So it's just checking yourselves, these little, like, again, it's like the awareness, and then focus on what we do have and that what fills us with grace and joy, and be mindful. And perspective is like, if we our problems are we're okay. They're like, they might be annoyances, right? But we're okay, and we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna fill ourselves with that momentum to go, yes, I have all these things to be grateful for. Thank you. I'm gonna get through this. Okay, so you decide what to focus on. Focus on what's empowering, what you do have, what's going to fill you with energy and grace and joy. And then remember that you get to choose the meaning of whatever's happening in your life. So if things are happening that you're giving it a disempowering meaning, or a meaning that's making you feel yucky, have that awareness again to go, wait a minute. And this is the only Shakespeare that I know, is that nothing has any meaning except that which we give it. Okay, that's the only Shakespeare I know, but it's so powerful. So whatever you are focusing on and the meaning that you're giving it, if it's not empowering you, if it's not filling you with energy, be aware of that and say, I get to choose the meaning of this. And ask yourself this question. Say, what else could this mean? Ask it. I'll say, Allie, you're thinking it means this, whatever it is. And I'll say, Allie, what else could this mean? And I'll just come up with so many different possibilities, some that are ridiculous. But by the time I'm doing that, I've filled myself with more energy and momentum. I've got my focus on track better. I've got picking an empowering meaning. Now I'm feeling better, and I'm going to go about my day. Okay, so again, as you know, I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm saying it's worth it. Instead of sitting there and sitting in the suffering and sitting in the negative, is just have the awareness that it's happening and say, okay, I know this is happening, and I get to choose. I'm going to focus on something that fills me with energy and makes me feel good and makes me feel grace. And then I'm going to choose the meaning that empowers me. Okay? So just try it. Try it and see which way you feel better and which one you're going to take action. And remember, we're leading the way for our children. So when we do this, it's going to show them what's possible, and then we set them up for that success as well. Okay? So don't forget to subscribe so that I can be here for you when you get into these moments, and there'll be more tips and tools coming, as you know. And so don't forget to subscribe below. And I have a challenge coming for you guys that I'm going to be introducing really soon, a 28-day movement, mindset, and meals challenge. So I'm really excited to share that with you. So don't forget to subscribe so you know exactly when that's happening. Okay? I know you guys can do this. I'm here for you. I'm cheering for you. I'm Allie. Always love yourself. Thank you. I love you.